Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. Today's stream was originally meant to be Elion. However, while the pre-download for the closed beta is up on Steam and other areas now, the actual beta, the servers for it aren't up until tomorrow. So I thought we'd be doing Elion today, but we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to do that. We will not be joining Sliver and Saren tomorrow. They'll be off doing their own little thing. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be playing the Elion closed beta. For today, however, we are going to be playing a game that has been in my library for a very long time at this point. Sunless Sea. Interesting little title. There's a sequel to it that was released fairly recently, I think. And I've been seeing it a lot, and I thought, you know what? Let's go back and see what the first game was about, shall we? Now, Sunless Sea is made by a company called Fail Better Games, and I think they created an online sort of word-driven RPG a while back, and I remember giving it a go, but I don't remember what it's about. But I think this is set in the same universe. But yeah, let's get into this, shall we? So, new game. Yes. Also, hey Fade, hey Luca. I'm good, Fade. I'm still recovering from the fatigue of the COVID vaccine, but my head feels a lot clearer. I don't have a headache anymore, and it's generally pretty okay. Okay. Let's see. Captain's making. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. What? I'm sorry. What? No. You can't just say London was stolen by bats. You can't steal an entire okay, fine. Okay, London got stolen by bats. I mean, yeah, okay. That's one way to start off a world building thing. How big were the bats? Okay. That's not how I expected to start this. I'll say that much. Okay. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee. Choose a past. Decide who you were and what you want to be. Okay. Who were you? A street urchin, a poet, veteran of the campaign of 68, an ordained priest, or a natural philosopher? Okay. Let's see what each of these has. You were a street urchin. Your urchin gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. The last big score was enough to buy a ship. This will give you a bonus to veils, the skill of subtlety and evasion. A poet, educated and articulate, you seek to sensation at sea. How lucky you had a legacy to spend. Your long-vanished father had a rich patron, it seems. This will give you a bonus to pages, the skill of trickery and knowledge. Veteran of the campaign of 68. You fought in the invasion of hell! Wow! Okay, this game is certainly going places. London's armies lost, you survived. Your loot and your pension have bought you a command. An ordained priest. You fell from grace. There is nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found his way out for you. Perhaps at Z, you can overcome your appetites. A natural philosopher. Your peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to the Neath, the cavern where London lies. And now they take you out to Z. Okay, interesting. Okay, what should we go with? I'm feeling street urchin. Subtlety and evasion. Yeah. I feel like that's me. That's very me. Okay. I am also a very tall urchin. You are right, Aluka. Low cunning on the high seas. Your friend, another Longshanks, knows a little of gunnery. Only a little, but she can help. Talk to her to find out why she went to Z. Your stranger quality has gone. Welcome to the world. You've gained 10 echo. You have 1 Longshanks gunner. You've gained 25 veils. Someone is looking for passage. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Interesting. Your father's bones. Your father was lost at Z. You never knew him, but you've often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London for a decent burial. Absolutely not. My father can go get fucked. Fulfillment. Gather 100 tales. Learn all you can of the Z. Write a masterpiece. Retire. That sounds like me, actually. Wealth. You know how it is to be poor. Now you want a mansion. Servants. Fine clothes. A family, perhaps. A private kingdom. Oh, we can't choose that one. Establish a colony where you are the absolute ruler. A utopia, perhaps. You can't choose this now, but you may find an opportunity to switch to it later in game. Okay. Let's go for fulfillment. I want to write. Yeah. Whenever you return to Fallen London, you have the option of retiring, but you'll need to write your masterwork first. An occurrence. Your objective ambition quality has now become London's most venerated explorer. Ooh. A last scrap of paperwork. Captain. Sir. Madam. My lord. Oh, okay. I see. This is essentially... Here's what pronouns that's... Yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I like that. They give you a lot of pronoun options. That's cool. Captain will do perfectly well ashore as well at sea. Yeah, let's go with the non-binary option. Captain, it is. A last piece of advice. Explore. Take chances. This captain will probably die. The Z is hungry, but each captain passes on lessons to the next. An occurrence. You're addressed as quality is now captain. Okay. Continue. And we choose a portrait. Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. Let's go with this one. Or, no, too much beard. Too much mustache. I do like it, but it's not really me. I mean, it is me, but there's a mustache, and that's not me. I'm sorry, but that just feels like a series of unfortunate events. I don't really smoke a pipe. I like this one. This one's very ambiguous. Okay. Well, ooh, sneaky. Oh, what? I wonder. Oh, I realise that that's probably meant to be Phantom of the Opera, but also... Oh, that's funny. No, I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one. Right. Fallen London. Deep, dark, and marvellous, all voyages start here, and this is where successful voyages end. Okay. So these are my little notifications, I guess. London. Adopt a Blemigan gallivanter. A Blemigan sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they near. Visit the Admiralty's survey office. Visit the university. Okay, so there's quite a bit of stuff that we can do here. Interesting. What is a Blemigan gallivanter? Is it a bird? I would assume that it's a bird. You extend your hand and the Blemigan leaps on. Its tendrils? Tendrils? I thought it was a bird! And it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greeting. It's very small. Is it old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its mustache has been drawn on in a pen in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature flutes and vibrates with apparent happiness. The boatswain winces as you bring it aboard. Well, that's probably not good. Okay. Sure. Right. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll see how this goes, I guess. Advice for captains on endings and begin. Meh. A passenger. Someone in the docks wants to board your ship. Agree to carry the unsettled salvager to Venderbite. She visits Wolfsack every day in Z-stained rags Begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. Sure. Okay. Let's go talk to the Admiralty Survey Officers. The Admiralty Survey Office. Hey, Wither. I know a little bit about it, Wither. I delved a little into the original Fallen London text-based RPG. Not much, I will say, but I do know a little bit. It's been a while. It's been a very long while. The Admiralty Survey Office. The Admiralty's picket fleets and intelligence networks are long gone. The Survey Office pays Z captains a small sum for recent information. Visit and investigate ports to gain port reports and trade them in here. The first time you trade in port report, you'll gain Admiralty's favor. This port. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Retrieve strategic information from Gator's Morn in the Corsair Forest, somewhere not far from home waters. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess lodgings. The Unexpurgated Gazette, the magazine formerly known as the London Magazine, the Spiteful Trumpeter News. Interesting. Let's go back. Okay. Carouse in Wolfstack Docks. Carouse. You can carouse. Okay, sure. Why not? I guess that's a thing. Hire on more crew. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to the tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the southern archipelago. You'll need to buy drinks, spread around hiring fees. Look for daredevils. Well, we need to go to Vanderbilt anyway. It's oddly difficult to die in Fallen London, but when a Londoner is too tatty and wretched to live, they wrap themselves in bandages and take the ship for the tomb colonies. Your crew cart these ones aboard in padded coffins. They'll sleep there until the journey is done. Lovely. The tomb colonists in your hold, take them north to the colony of Vanderbilt and sell them? Okay. Sure. I'm guessing this is our little ship. Click the launch button to leave port. Where is the launch button? Where is the launch button? Oh, wait. Oh, there. I see. Use WSD keys to move. Tap W twice to reach max speed. Tap S to slow down or reverse. And use the ND keys to steer. Okay, that seems pretty... where am I going? Right. Interesting. Oh, something awaits you. Lamp icon will appear. It means opportunities await you at the next port. Okay. Oh boy. Ah. Oh, so these are lighthouse ships. I see. Interesting. When you see green running lights on the ship, you're in the dark, and your crew's terror will increase. Watch out for the pips of terror indicator. It increases faster when you're far from land. Don't let it reach 100. Okay. Do I have a map? Chart. Ooh, good. Lamp. Most icons have keyboard shortcuts, mouse over them to see them. Let's just slow down. I want to check. Oh, not that. Chart. So. Okay. Interesting. I do be indeed having a time. I can't zoom out. That's fine. Oh, you've encountered an opponent. Keep the enemy in range while your crew works out a firing solution. This will happen faster if you keep the enemy in your prow light. The deck gun will be highlighted as your crew make progress towards a firing solution. Ow. I see. Wait, what? A sailor has grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck even in port. There's a white Z-Bat watching me up there. Salt's messenger. Salt's got its eye on me. I'll never see home again. This sailor is a conscientious man. Send him to sick bay on the pretext of fever. Feed the Z-Bat. Oh. If the bloody thing is frightening your bloody crew, you'll bloody well settle its hash. Oh. The Z-Bat takes fungal crackers from your fingers as boldly as a parrot. It dips its head to you and chirrups something you might mistake for speech. It spreads its wings and leaps into the air. The next day, your crewman is gone, along with one of the ship's boats. No one saw him depart or knows why. Okay, well... That was unexpected. Oh, bugger. Missed. We are spinning in circles. There we go. Ow. Ah, almost there. Stay still. There we go. Defeated an Alcius-class vessel. Crippled, broken, already feeding disease, endless hunger. Little remains of the ship, but scraps of sinking cargo and a few buoyant plants. The pirate poet. The legendary clay woman corsair. She clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris, defeated but defiant. Throw her rope, claim bounty. Throw her rope, claim bounty. The price of freedom. It takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the sea's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished man, an unfinished woman aboard ship. An unfinished man? What? She carries little on her but the verses of poetry tattooed over every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved once she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness towards Gaida's Morn. An occurrence, your encounter with the pirate poet. Quality is now you have defeated the pirate poet. Not bad. Now, what is this place? Zeal Port. Oh, well, we need to stock up on supplies anyway. The salt mines. Dock. The salt mines. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. Interesting. This is a very interesting game. I will give you all that. This is very, very interesting. Okay. The salt lions, two basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other from the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock below. Salt writes, the face of the northern sphinx is all but gone. Lost faces are scarred to salt, they say. You are drawn here. To what end? Salt's voice is distant but clear. Not when something awaits you. Not. Okay, let's do Salt's rights. The face. Yeah. Dive from the Sphinx's face down a clean arc into the chilly Z's darkness. Float there in the quiet until your lungs are bursting, until light blooms behind your eyes. Rise, gasping, to the prickle of false stars, the shocked faces of your crew. You've brought something with you. You've gained ×7 terror for your crew. You now have 1 times extraordinary implication. Interesting. Compile a port report. And carry Sphinx Stone? Let's go to the shops first. Oh, there's nothing available. Shipyard. Officers. Oh. So that's what a Blemigan looks like. It's a mushroom. We picked up a mushroom. Fine. Mushroom it is. Okay. We have 2 bars of food left. If we book it back to London, we should be fine. Okay. We need a direct route. Can't do with messing about with pirates or anything. I'd rather not. Low on fuel. Buy more before you run out or you will be stranded in the dark. That's good to know. How far? Quite far. I couldn't buy any fuel from the basalt lions, so something awaits you in port. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this. The question is the one remaining, or one as in that's the last one you're on the fuel gauge? I don't know. This is quite anxiety-inducing, actually. Ow. Oh dear. London's right there. I really hope the one is just like... Okay, the one is one remaining, not one... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind that. Makes things a little easier for me. Right. Oh, I think these light points are docking points. So you can probably dock up to the lighthouses to gain stuff. The Revenue Men, Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Office, works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Pay the customs duty on any untaxed souls or romantic literature you're carrying. Surrender any smuggled sunlight. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I don't think we have anything... Yeah. Okay, well that's good. Returning to London. Good. Collect messages. Whoa, whoa, okay. Something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign up. You now have one of this. Another day, a free evening. The Rose Market bustles on Rosa's Wharf. Who will be there today? Oh, wow. Consider a specialist surgeon. Oh, because we might need a medic on the ship. I didn't think of that. A little gift. Rose's Wharf. Okay, hold on. Hold. A contact in London will purchase them. Okay. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. You are in unforgiving mode. With no save slots beside the basic autosave, you will lose this token if you switch from unforgiving to merciful mode. Okay, I see. I see how this is. Okay. Let's go to the shops because we need a few fuel. Let's get 10. That's 100 echoes. Okay. Sell advice for Yes, sell advice for captains. I don't need that. Supplies, food and equipment. Caminos Yards. Iron and Misery Company, Bultitude's House of Vision, Mrs. Plenty's Shipside Provisioners, Wolfstack Exchange. Okay. London. Deliver Sphinxstone. There we go. Special constables, black uniforms, distinctive caps, and the badge of the Ministry of Public Decency wait with a cart. Delivered. You have gained 500 echo. Not bad. That's pretty decent. Sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. The cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. You've lost ×2 terror. New total 15. Wary. Okay. Visit the Admiralty's survey office. Yep. Gain 20 echo, gain 1 fuel. Oh good, so we can get fuel from that. We now have ×1 favors, Admiralty's favor. Okay. Nope. Visit the Rose Market. Rose's Wharf. Actually, consider a specialist. Oh. Employ the Claddery Heir. Her talents could be well employed on your vessel. I specialize in amputations. It's easy to acquire unwanted appendages at Z. What do you mean acquire? How do you... You know what? I'm not going to question it. Yes, I will grab you. She comes with a bag full of knives and her own personal sharpening stone. Don't touch these. Don't let anyone else touch them. Appoint your new officer by dragging her from the officers tab to her slot at the top of the screen. Do this in port, not at sea, or you may unsettle your crew. Interesting. Officers. Surgeon. Okay. Oh, I see. Huh. So we get a choice of mascots, and the first one we have is a comatose ferret. Mostly it's immobile. Occasionally it's feral. Sure. Oh dear. Let's move the Blemmigan Gallivanter into there. Luca? Sure. Okay. We need supplies. Yes. Wait. In the hold we have cargo. Fuel, 11. Yes. Okay, it just didn't update. I see. Okay. Extraordinary implication. What? I don't know what that does. Right. Shipyard. What can we get? So we have Luminous, Ligeia class steamer. This tramp steamer has served well, but for a long time. Okay, so the Stymphalos class steamer is the lowest one. And then you have the Luminous, then the Lampad class, and then the Forcid class, and then Caligo class, and then the Maynard class, and then the, I'm sorry, I can't read that. Ishatalog class dreadnought. Sure. Okay. How much does the Lampad class cost? 3,000 echoes. Trade in 1,000 echoes, so we need 2,000. We have 620. Okay. I'm gonna purchase. Actually, bugger. Well, I was gonna purchase one more supply, but two will do. Foxfire candles. What are Foxfire candles? We've all made mistakes. If only those mistakes could be left in the dark. Ah. Okay. Rose's Wharf. The Rose Market caters to collectors and eccentrics, anyone with exotic tastes and the gumption to harass Z-captains. According to the archaic rules of the market, you can only make one trade per visit. Puppet plays press on interrupted. Personal collections grow. Words written in fogged mirrors are hastily wiped away. The exotic exchanges pollinate dreams. Okay. Sure. Oh, it only reduces terror by 1. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... We're going to need to keep on top of that. Okay. Let's see if we can find our way to Vanderbite. What have we got on the chart? So we have the salt lines over there. Let's head up this way. Hunter's Keep. What is Hunter's Keep? Looked like someone just dropped a mansion on an island. Oh. All right, let's go take a look at Hunter's Keep. This place seems interesting. A Hunter's Keep, a hump of dark rock swathed in mist, or swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersee islands. But there's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpected warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. spy on the house. This place may not be as simple as it seems. Piano music drifts across the terrace. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlour, grand in size, if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another, fair-haired, but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. "Soon," she says, and the piano music falters and stops. "We'll go hungry, and then the end will come. For me, but not for you." The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. "Hush. If we don't speak of it—" She frowns. "Has she seen you at the window?" You withdraw. "You know something of Hunter's Keep. Present yourself at the house." A maid with smouldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlour, where 3 young women wait. "A visitor," the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. "Do excuse the indecorum," she says. "Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia, the noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us?" Luncheon with the sisters, Cynthia. Luncheon with the sisters, Lucy. Luncheon with the sisters, Phoebe. Interesting. Cynthia is the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Cynthia grabs your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. "Another chop?" Cynthia asks. "You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry." "You've gained terror!" But we have also gained supplies. "You've lost hunger. That's good. Iron remains unchanged. You now have the gods of Z Salt's attention." Oh dear, not again. Right, let's go. Low Barnet. Wait, isn't that a place that I need to go? I'm about to... Can't really tell. There's not much to see around here. Prickfinger Wastes. Well, this is back to London, right? Yeah, this is back to London. Okay, that's fine. It's good. We're charting out the area. I think Low Barnet might just be completely underwater. Terror is now at 17. Davies Bay. I do like the soundtrack for this. It's very... Carissa's Point? Is this Vanderbilt? I don't think this is Vanderbilt. Hornman's stag. Okay, well, let's dock here and see what we can find. Oh no, this is Venderbite. Okay. We got here. Nice. Your tomb colonist passenger yanks off her bandages. She looks remarkably healthy for a tomb colonist. I'm not as dead as I look, she confesses, and I won't get ashore without your help. Yes, the constables are looking for me back home. Is that a problem? You slip your furtive passenger past the skin check post and the confirmation of consolation. Thanks, Captain, she remarks casually. Let me teach you a couple of tricks, just in case you do this again. And here's a little hush money. Ooh. You now have ×1 menaces, suspicion. Oh, you rapscallion. This will increase as you conduct criminal activities or have contact with rough sorts. The higher your suspicion, the more fiercely the excise will search your ship. Oh. Interesting. The tomb colony of Venderbite. On deck you can hear the sounds that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. Lovely. Find ancient captains to speak to the unsettled salvager. One of the tomb colonists takes an obvious interest in your crew, specifically the Cladry heir. The doctor. Okay. A dusty glass of wine. Venderbite is not the most promising place for shore leave. Too much decay, too little light, too many bandaged walking corpses. Few companions of easy virtual, no cinnamon, no recent newspapers, very little pickled cave herring. Visit the first curator. Okay, well, let's do the unsettled salvager. Terrible bad luck. An assortment of decrepit sea captains gathers around her, compelled by tradition, honor, or boredom. She picks her nails and closes her eyes when at last she speaks. I want to find Lady Black. The captains that can run do. The rest shuffle away as swiftly as they're able. Only one remains behind. How long were you down there? He asks. 20 minutes, she replies. The captain puts his hand on her shoulder. Seek the house of the keel in Polythreme. Polythrem? But if you can forget her, do. It's possible. He embraces her and departs. Bound for Polythrem. Interesting. Someone is trying to get your attention. Voiceless, the tomb colonist draws you a little way from the Cladry heir. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter, so I wouldn't want to. Didn't work. Operation's never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well, happy, finding enough patients, getting enough to eat, and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says, ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Can we buy anything here? Because I think we need some fuel. Yep. Okay. Right. Arcade of Size, Hollow Temple, the Charnel Lounge. You have tomb colonies dropped off here for payment. I see. Wait, how much is it? No, it's only 15. Oh, okay. Ooh. Leucothea class steam yacht, a vessel for diplomats, merchants, and wealthy spies. I like the sound of that. 1 times deed to a steam yacht. Wait. Ship's launch deck, auxiliary bridge and engines. Hull is better, hold is better. But you need a deed to a steam yacht. How do you get a deed to a steam yacht? Oh. Interesting. I like the sound of that ship, though. Okay. Foxfire candles. Cask of mushroom wine. Secret, the root of all good. Discuss secrets with your officers to improve your skills. You can speak to your officers by right-clicking their portraits. You have known a sweet and dreamless sleep. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go. Ding. What dinged? Chugs along casually. Censor's Arch. Wait, as in I can go under this? Can I go under this? I don't know. Looks like it. What is this place? I found Wither! That shouldn't be as funny to me as it actually is. Andergard Harbour. Okay. The House of the Question. Northwest of Withertown, the House of the Question stands alone. Wither. Behind the great arch, over the bay, the pale waste stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. Okay, so we can't buy fuel here. No shipyard. Okay. The Hunter's Cage. A sign reads, "Bones, please. The proprietor will sell you beast meat for stories or buy your ivory." Oh, I see. So he'll buy Tales of Terror. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. The House of the Question. Northwest of Withertown, the House of the Question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the 3 gods of the deep sea, and perhaps a 4th who is not a god. It is the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer for a price. Gaining the attention of a god is useful chiefly for lifting curses. Interesting. Ask about the drowned man. The initiates of the house are reluctant to speak of him, but you may be able to bribe them enough to gain a few tenuous snippets. Mark with 100 echo? No. I want a new ship. Defy the gods! Spit on the floor, curse the priests, overturn the altar. This will increase your iron and hearts by 5 each, up to 110, and set your terror to 0, but you will never be able to remove any god's curse or benefit in certain other ways. Wow. Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. Okay, let's go. We leave. There is something in the mists, and I don't know what it is, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm guessing we're going north. 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 I can't do a northern accent. Oh, no, it just sort of stops. We can't go any further? Is that the end? Okay. You huff and fumble your way through the darkness. The stoker's labour below is in an old sick dream. Fuel evaporates. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay! Oh! Oh! Oh, I see! That's literally just the edge of the map. You go off there, you are dead! Oh! Ah! 2 vast winged shapes guard a gate of something like resin, smooth but uneven. It is deep. It is deep Gant, the colour that remains when all other colours have been eaten. Ice crusts over the crack between its valves. Approach and your breath freezes, falls tinkling in shards from the air. It would be utterly foolish to touch the thing. Oh. Huh. Huh. Behind the ice. Yes, this is what the rumors meant. A hunter frozen in the ice, hands contorted to claws, mouth agape. With her left hand, she had plucked her own eye from the socket. It lies very close to the surface of the ice. If the stories are true, there's a dark virtue in that eye. Take it, then. But perhaps you should put it in a jar. Huh. Explore along the shoreline. An abandoned expedition. A ragged tent flaps in the freezing wind. Ice-encrusted bones lie tumbled at the flap. Someone came here to be forgotten. Okay. Can we leave now? Our terror is almost at 100. Good lord. Okay, where are we? Oh, wow. I see. That is very far away from London. Oh boy. And we don't have much in the way of crew now, so we can only move at low... What is that? You know what? I don't want to know. Your cruise terror is reaching dangerous levels. You can lower it in certain ports and slow its rise by staying close to land and keeping your prow light on. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Oh boy. This is... There is nothing. There is nothing around us. It is empty. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. The Kissigar Vortex. Oh. Okay. There's a vortex around here somewhere. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. That doesn't look like a good thing. That looks very spinny and possibly ship-eaty. I'm gonna leave that. Thank you. But no thank you. I would rather not have my ship eaten by a vortex. No thank you. No thank you. At least now I know what happens when you go off the map. Oh boy. The slow chug really sets the tone of the game. Quite dripping sounds of everything. Oh boy. And we can only go at half speed because we don't have enough crew. Oh boy. Oh, it's snowing. Is that a good thing? Oh wait, there's an anchor point over there. Hold on. The aim of the weight, the atmosphere of your own terror, the keen eye for something you might just miss in front of low lights. Snow or ash? Good question. The Chapel of Lights is over this way. Oh. What in the... Oh, bugger. I'm being an idiot. I see. Oh, pale visitors. The cry goes up. Drownies in the water. The pale faces of the drowned dead bob up like lamps. They're singing. Drown out their song with the roar of the engines. Drownies are drawn to fear like pickpockets to crowds. Stoke the engines as hot as they'll go. You will use fuel, may damage the ship, but you'll drown out their wretched song. We can spare the fuel. Lovely. Just get to the chapel. Mount Nomad. You're in my parking spot, mate. You are in my parking spot. Get out of here. God damn. Go away. Shoo. Fuck off. I don't want to deal with a floating mountain. Bugger off. Go away. Oh boy. Please tell me you have nothing? You have nothing? Oh god, okay. You gain 10 times terror. We're now at a 98 on bloody hell. This is actually a lot harder than I expected. Chapel of Lights. Okay. Give a nightmare to the well. The well drinks colour, the smiling priest whispers. The well drinks dreams, and the well is always thirsty. Will reduce your nightmare strength, but also scar you permanently and increase your wounds by 1. Gather intelligence. What occurs here? Okay. The great bell tolls, the few and ragged faithful. Is this gonna... Well, we might as well. We don't have the fuel to leave. Lose your mind! Achievement unlocked! You've gained ×1 secret, you've lost 5 supplies, you've gained ×2 terror, new total 100 crazed. You now have 1 St. Arthur's lesson × memoirs. Okay. Yeah, I can't do any of... Okay. Right. What was that? Mutiny! Fear and despair have destroyed the loyalty of your crew. Half of those who remain have taken up arms against you. You've taken shelter in the bridge while their shots ring out around you. Cut them down, or attempt to win them around. I mean, either way, I'm fucked, so... Ah! Wow. Let's do the almost impossible challenge. A final betrayal. You think you're getting through to them. You see the lead mutineer nod in understanding and lower his stolen rifle. You step out of cover, your arms raised, and a shot from his companion topples you. The false stars above are the last thing you see. They're beautiful. Hearts 31 failed in challenge. Try again, and you might have better luck. Lost with all hands. You and all your crew are gone. London will speculate in vain as to how you might have met your end. Oh boy. It's over for now, but you now lodge... Your first captain has died. Don't worry, these things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Wow. Wow. Okay. In Memoriam, legacy qualities unlocked, none. Warrant of redemption. Oh. Retain 50% of their mirrors value and 50% of their money. Salvager, shipmate, correspondent. Interesting. Okay. We can... Wait, eyeless skull? The thick plates of bone have developed over the orbits as if to hide or protect them. They are smooth and cold to the touch. Irrigo-like glimmers in the line of the jaw. Hold on. We can, as our next player, we can get the skull of our previous player as a mascot? I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. We can keep the chart, which could be good. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a thing. That was, yeah. Good game. Good game. I will say that much. Quite good. Unexpectedly interesting is one way that I would put it. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to do another run? Is the next question. Yeah. Do we want to do another run? Or do we want to do something else? Oh, sorry. I just decided to munch on a crisp, because I was mildly hungry. Well, we could continue this, or we could do some Sea of Thieves, and we can get some people in. What else? You were opening Sea of Thieves? But yes. We could do some Sea of Thieves. Or we could continue some of this. I am the streamer. You guys are the ones watching. So it's your choice, technically. You know what? This was fun. It's more a game to play off stream, in my personal opinion. So yeah, let's play some Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna go grab myself a cup of tea. And then we can not play Sea of Thieves because it's got an 8.7 gigabyte update. Great! Yay! Oh my god. Why? Now! Of all times! Oh my god. Okay. It doesn't look like it'll take too long. So I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. And then by the time I get back, it should be at least halfway done. So let me just grab some music.